So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. And the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's gone loose. Rodri cuts it out. Done delicately. That's a shade optimistic. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Luis Suarez. He is through here. Luis Suarez. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Jorginho attempt. He's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Eto'o. Chiesa has it out wide and in space. Del Piero. Now, great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Chiellini gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Griezmann. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Fran Garcia spots it and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Jorginho. Del Piero.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Costa Curta with the clearance.
Has been indicated.
And here's Haaland. Eto, Beckenbauer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism,
And a quick
it could have been 3.
to please take all the
Milan
documents
ahead
located by
2-0
the entrance
and
gate.
they are
Thank
looking
you
good.
very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Played out towards the right wing. Alvarez. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about...
Great hit! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Haaland. Fran Garcia. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Guti.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. That's good vision. And he's been shifted off it.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1
Rodri
minute
is
added
there to
time.
clear. Kante charging. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Haaland voted man of the match, and
Those of you
deservedly
making their way
so.
home on public transportation today,
Your
please
final
watch the
thoughts,
screen
Jim?
for train
Milan
departure
truly
times from
can
all
look
local
back
major
on a job
stations.
well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle. Gets a good foot in there. Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Griezmann goes short, opts to play it back. Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. And another try! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That was always going to be the keepers. Danny Vivian promptly onto that, and that is that. Dembele. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, delightful ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Adams.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh, what has happened here? Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Adams is there, and he can get that clear.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Torres. Can he finish? Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fernando Torres, real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. That is good alertness. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crossed into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Conte. And it's De Bruyne. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland, decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their second corner now. He gets big, sticks it away. 2 to the good, they have breathing space. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. The ball has bounced loose now, shifted upfield. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. No way through. And that could set him on his way. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive.
Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good run he's making there. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, he's found support out wide. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland! Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this. Sommer trying to keep this header! And he's following up! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
David Beckham.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good alertness. Haaland! And the shot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
24 minutes is number 21, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gently done. And he's intervened well there. Adams. Neymar. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. That's good vision. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Stood up well to him. This time, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams. Barcelona finding their passes. Well played right into his path.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has been clubbed away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Rafael Leao, he gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's another good win of the ball. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
He's gone forward. No luck with that dink over the top. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread neatly. Luis Suarez. And that's been well dealt with. He's tried one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 16, Rodri.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Haaland. And now the breakaway. Beckham. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Real chance! Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's had it nicked away. Deftly away. And that is a little undercooked.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckham. Opts for safety. That's a nicely measured pass. Suarez gets flagged offside.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good spot, he's seen the run. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hits one! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Beckham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. That has been cut short. Fiddles it through. Now it's Neymar. Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful...
Goes in for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, and the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
The goal scorer for Milan after 20 minutes is number 21.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Erling Haaland.
Adams. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Haaland, and that's... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Face to face, has a go! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Luis Suarez.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He could be in here. And Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted.
Added time.
Now it's Pedri. Neymar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's half-time here. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Just a quick request today for
This
everybody
looks
to please
well and
kindly
truly
remove
sewn
any
up
cars
already,
parked
Peter,
on the
but
road
please
outside the
feel
stadium.
free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the action is back underway. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Griezmann. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. And it's Ribéry. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's in on goal! Pedri! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew
The
either.
attendance for this match was 71,800.
Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's heaved it away. Now it's Haaland. Camavinga. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good ball over the top. Alisson can get it clear. And there's green grass ahead of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well read, nice interception. Well, that tackle was certainly... And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well-timed, excellent interception. Milan are almost home and dry now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Schneider. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there goes the final whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome to this most special spectacle for all followers of the game upon what is the greatest landmass in the global game. We're ready to bear witness to one of the great sequences, the most grueling sporting conflicts. It is time to find out who will still be standing after all of this. Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he finish? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Kamara. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, nice interception. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. Octavio. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Camera. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's a fabulous ball. Otavio to Cristiano Ronaldo. Half-time getting close now. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Paulo Otavio.
There will
The
be 1
final
minute
seconds
added
now.
time.
There's the whistle for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Otavio, Brozovic.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
As well to stand firm and defend it. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Atal. Paulo Otavio. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Showing great feet there. Nice Cristiano Ronaldo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Paulo Otavio. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Otavio. Goalkeeper's ball. Atal. Here's Camera. That's a nicely measured pass. And they're quick to get it back. Otavio powering forward here. And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And claimed it back swiftly. Half-time, extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is
Well, it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. I'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? And we are already back underway. 0-0 still. And he's had a hit! And oh, he's been caught napping! Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Nassr are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Camera proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Al Nassr have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Paulo Otavio. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Cristiano Ronaldo is over the first kick. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So this one to restore parity. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Al-Saad are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Al-Nassr from one behind. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. 2 to the good. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Al-Nassr at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in, pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So that is it, the end of the road.